Hi everybody. I actually sat down to record this blog yesterday and something went wrong somewhere and it didn't record for some reason. I actually did it twice. Um, the first time I didn't like the way I just kind of rambled on, which I tend to do sometimes, and my blog may very well be that sometimes, but I just kind of didn't want this one to be that. Um, so I went back and recorded it a second time, and for some reason it didn't take. I can't figure that one out. So for that reason, um, I didn't get it done yesterday, even though I actually did it twice. Um, I'm just getting home from church. We had a good service, well, all three services actually. I was on video team today, and for those of you who don't know what that means, um, I have been working with our church's tech ministry for several months, and I'm really enjoying it. It's been great. The guys are great. I'm the only girl on the team, so it makes me feel a little special to be the only girl on the team. Um, but, you know, they don't cut me any slack. I have to, take my hits just like the rest of the team, and um, make my own mistakes and learn from them, which, there are things I'm learning every single time I get on the camera. So, just in case any of my church buddies see this and, you work with me on video team, thanks a bunch for giving me a chance to enjoy being a part of that ministry and getting a chance to branch out a little from the front side of the camera to behind the camera. 'Cause that's something that I haven't done a lot of. I've been in front of the camera a lot. Um, I've been the center of attention a lot. Uh, this time I get to uh, run the backside, and I think that is so rewarding. Um, but we had a very good service today. Um, my pastor, Buddy Gray, preached a great sermon. And then I got a chance to talk with him afterwards about a couple of religious terms that I learned, just in case you don't know the two terms exegesis and eisegesis, having to do with theology and having to do with um, how we take the words from the Bible. And no matter what you believe, um, those two words can apply, one meaning to take what's already there and bring it out, which is exegesis, and one that I'm sure we're all used to, eisegesis, people who, or it is the taking of a part of a scripture or an entire scripture and um, making your own meaning out of it. There are a lot of people who do that, and I'm sure that whether Christian or non-Christian people, you've seen it done, you've heard it done, and well, I'll just leave it at that. You've seen it done and you've heard it done, whether you're Christian or not. So I'm sure that you understand. I wanted to get a clear understanding of those two words. So I got a chance to have a couple of words with my pastor after service was over. Um, but overall, it was a great service. The music was wonderful. Um, just in case anybody in the choir happens to hear this, shout out to my wonderful Christian choir mates at Hunter Street Baptist Church. And here is a shameless plug. www.hsbc.org. hsbc.org. Shameless plug. I have no shame. um, just in case you couldn't tell, I'm in a good mood today. I'm feeling good. And happier today than I've been in several days. So that's good. And when I finish recording my blog, I'm going to go and take a nap because I need one. I'm a bit sleepy after not having rest so well last night. so I'll take a nap after I finish my blog. But I promised myself that I would try to do one every day. That's my new resolution to myself, so that I can see what kind of changes there are in me between now and, let's say, December, you know what I mean, or any time in the future, when I get ready to look back at my videos and I can see how I've grown and changed over time. I don't think it's ever too late to learn. And looking here at myself on the computer, I think I look better than I have in a while. I look more well. I look happier. I look more cheerful. And that's good for me to see, because I can see that I'm getting somewhere and I'm not just treading water. Though I have felt like that many times over the last 6 months or so, that I was treading water or that I was just kicking to survive. Today I feel a little more balanced, and I think that's good for me. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up and relax and sit back and watch the NCIS marathon on USA. I kind of enjoy those cop shows. Anybody who has had a chance to watch TV with me knows I'd rather be watching something that's CSI or NCIS or Law and Order, or, you know, one of those 60-minute or what's that other show? 60 Minutes or Dateline docudrama kind of things. That's my forte. That's the thing I like. Kind of balances out the artistic side of me, since things like Law and Order and NCIS and CSI, those things kind of force you to think. They challenge the analytical side of my brain, whereas, and I'm not saying that music doesn't do that, because it does. Oh gosh, music especially challenging analytically, if you really stop and analyze music. A lot of people don't. Somebody earlier on in my life taught me to analyze music as I listened to it, and it just makes it all the more intricate and beautiful when you take the time to analyze it. Listen to every chord, listen to every note, how it fits, why it fits. I got kind of off into my own world earlier today, thinking about a class I took when I think it was my first semester of college, called The Physics of Music, which was especially fascinating to me because I got a chance to combine my analytical and musical sides, so I could hear the beauty in it, and on top of that, I got a chance to analyze it and understand how the analysis, the math, fit in with the beauty and the sound. Why does it sound better to play one note softer than another? Why does it feel better when a chord is played a certain way, or in between, or in a sequence, as opposed to being played alone? All of those things factor in. The musical people in my life will understand what I just said. Anybody else? Call me, we'll talk. I'll tell you all about it later. But for those people in my life who are musically trained and oriented and understand what I just said, they'll appreciate that. Anyway, I'm done for now, and I hope everybody is having a great afternoon, and maybe if I feel better, I'll record some more later. Anyway, that's it. Have a great afternoon, guys. Bye.